What's good, DJ? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday, April 10th. The time is currently 9:15 a.m. What's up, DJ? How's your morning going so far? How are you feeling today? You good? All right, good, because I'm good too. All right. All right, so let's get into it. Another day, we're back at it. We're back at it. All right, showing up, getting 1% better. That's what we're here for. Today, I woke up. I don't want to say I woke up at 7:30. I got up at 7:30. Not got up, but like I woke up at 7:30, lay down, had a little cat nap, all right, and then really actually I woke up um at 7:49, right before my 7:50 alarm went off. So I don't know. Is it 7:30? Is it 7:49? It's actually 7:49 because at that 7:30, I was not up. I was not up. I was laying there and I fell back asleep. I'm not gonna lie to you, DJ. That's what happened there. So the intention was there. I was up at 7:30, but I lay there and then I really got up at 7:49. So I woke up at 7:49. All right. We'll be honest. I'm honest. All right. I'm not gonna lie to you, DJ. I wrote down my goals. I read, I stretched, I meditated. All right. And I'm hydrating as we go along. All right. So, morning routine. Check, 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 please. Thank you. Arrived at my desk at like 9:14. Yeah, I believe it's like just like a little bit before 9:15 came. As soon as I sat down and stuff and got the computer on and stuff, it was like 9:15. So I would say about 9:14, I arrived at my desk. As always, my weekly target is 5% and my daily goal is my two bullets. All right. So however that pans out with the two bullets. Mental check-in. I'm feeling pretty good today, all right? Excited to see what price action has in store for us today. Excited to grow and get 1% better. I feel like I'm growing like all the 1%, 1%, 1% that I didn't see anything within the day is compounding, right? And I'm starting to see a difference in like my analyst and my trader. So I'm loving the growth so far. I just have to keep showing up every day, aiming to be 1% better, and eventually I'll get to, the pinnacle of where I want to get to, right? I won't always get there, but my goal is to be this close. Where is it? This close, the gap between my two fingers here, my thumb and which finger is this? Index finger and the middle finger follows. Yeah, index, my thumb and my index, this close, right? To the pinnacle of where I want to get to. Anyway. But yeah, risk disclaimer, I accept any risk that comes with trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the game. Let me fix this dry lips situation I got right here, got going on here. I don't know what it is, but before I put Vaseline on, I always have to lick my lips before I put it on. Oh no, it's just a habit. You gotta add moisture before you add more moisture, right? I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the game. Did I say the first part? I accept any risk that comes with trading today. I think I did say that. News. All right, so today we had CPI come out at 8:30. We have medium impact news coming out at 10:30. Not really worried about that. And we have medium impact news at 2 o'clock. All right, so we got news today. Okay, making it an optimal day to take a trade. Let's confirm with this cousin that never agree or sick sister, I should say. They're not really sisters though, because at least they'll have some kind of cohesiveness if they were sisters. Day CPI, and then they have 1 o'clock 30-year bond auction. Okay, they got their own thing going on, you see? Cousins. Okay, so bond auction is here. And it's not really high impact, medium impact news like Forex Factory wants it to be, I guess. But anyway, we got news today, so it's an optimal day to take a trade. Let's go ahead. Weekly condition is a sell program. All right, that's what my weekly analysis resulted in for the week. Let's go ahead and review price action overnight to see if anything's happened to change that weekly program. All right, all right, all right. Dollar bill, y'all. All right, so dollar. All right, this was my draw on dollar. I moved this from yesterday, from here. Once we reached it, failed to completely fill it in. All right, we still have a little bit of that weekly busy left in there. All right, depending on how this week closes. If it closes lower within the BISI that I anticipate more lower prices. Okay, but if it doesn't, all right, the wicks do the damages, the bodies tell the story. Sorry. Oh, I don't know what what just happened there or what is going on. But anyway, yeah. So dollar lower, meaning risk on scenario, meaning all other asset classes should be going on higher. All right, but they can all move in tandem together, like a tandem boat. Yep, yep. Huge displacement down. So we have this liquidity here from last week's low, and then we have the other block here, but the open of the very cool. But yeah, dollar lower, meaning everything should be going higher. I don't really try to spend a lot of time on dollar, even though it is important in my obviously macro analysis. It's just still trying. I'm learning, right? I'm learning how to interpret dollar and have it correlate with the other NQ, MNQ as I'm trading it. And I found that when I went on the lower time frames, like let's say the 1 hour, the 50 minute, where I could see the key highs and lows, I was trying to like compare the days to MNQ, but there's something I need to sit down and actually take a day and go through and see when dollar takes buy side and NQ takes sell side, then that's the kind of trades I want to be in when they're like opposing, right? Opposing PD arrays. But yeah, yeah, that was something that I was like, okay, let me see what's going on here, right? But I was doing it on my phone and it wasn't really like cohesive. But that's something I need to put down that I need to get done, right? So always want to get 1% better, and I'm looking for ways that I can get 1% better. That's what I'm here to do. No, 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 no. DXY, VMNQ, M15. Mhm. Yeah, because I want to see like in the days, right? Certain trades, if dollar is in the opposing PD array and MNQ is in the other PD array, then obviously it increases the probability of the trade. It's not always going to be 100%, obviously. And if they're both in the same PD array, then obviously that's not what I want to see. And I want to collect the data and see if those trades, if it makes a difference. I'm sure it does, but I don't have data on it to say it does or doesn't. So that's what I need to do for my next phase of um leveling up, right? So anyway, let's get into it. So M&Q came down, took sell side, all right, took sell side, seeing a retracement back into the range, this high and this low right here, it's current low, right? We're in premium of the range there, right? So good sales. If we're gonna continue going lower, the sales will happen here. We came into the daily gap volume imbalance. Yeah, volume imbalance, all right. Didn't completely fill it, all right, but we came into this order block, all right, seemed to be keeping price lower, all right. Closed below mean threshold, consequent encouragement, consequent encouragement of the gap. All right. Too many things and different things for different things is sometimes it's just it's not hard, but like you say the wrong things. It just is what it is. uh, but yeah, as you can see, yeah, like I was saying, we're in the premium of the range. We came into the 4 hour. There's actually much cleaner on the 4 hour here. 4 hour CB right here took buy side here. All right, Chino retracement back inside the range. Here we do have this 4 hour BC here. Should want to see if it keeps price higher. All right, to potentially come into this order block. Completely filled in this CB. Take this closure above this order block mean threshold. Okay, will tell me that obviously price will want to continue higher to seek buy side. But for now, could be a retracement back inside the range here. Oh well, a retracement back inside the range of this drop and then to continue going lower. All right, but as far as my current understanding of price action, okay, even though we've had this obviously huge displacement to the upside, obviously in a sell program you're going to get retracements. So it's not changing my weekly condition. I'm electing to stay with the sell program. Could be wrong. but that's just it is what it is. I'm sticking with the high time frame, and that's what they're suggesting until I see something different. All right, we're still in a discount between in the 60-day look back period, okay, but in the premium and the 20-day look back. So it's a good sell place. But yeah, so yeah, weekly program is staying the same. All right, so let's go ahead and note key highs and lows. We got too many damn lines. Too It's something I realized on my phone this morning. I was doing what the things that humans do is that the monthly doesn't show lower than the 4 hours. As you can see, there's a monthly low right here where the daily volume imbalance starts initially, but when you go on the hourly, it's not there and it disappears. So we're gonna have to start on the 4 hour to get the monthly in there. I mean, there's only like a few monthly, but it's still like, important piece of data to have on there. And I didn't realize that the 1 hour didn't have it until today. But anyway, let's go ahead and delete everything. Delete, post and delete. I like the deleting everything and just having a fresh new start every morning. I like that. Because then the lines can get too much at times, and that's why I just don't want too much lines on my shit. Anyway, let's get on with it then. Let's get on with it. Yeah, I think I should do like the higher time frames on the 4 hour and then when I go lower just for the sessions, really and truly, because what's the point if I can't see all of it, right? Anywho, just right down here. Above price currently, okay. We have yesterday's yesterday's high. This is 19,388. This is a daily. It's a daily. Uh, Pop that. We go weekly high here. We'll put that for now. Oh, we won't go any higher than that. But these two weekly highs that are like in close proximity to one another. I mean, sorry, weekly lows. Sorry, my bad, my bad. And then we got this monthly low. Then below price, we have these daily buy sides. for this huge 4 hour. Let's see. So weekly low here. Open bell. We kicking off. It's kicking off without me. Bro. Why did it not delete everything on here, bro? Okay, I guess we have this long. I'm just going to read it because I don't know what the hell it is. This daily low. And then this daily low. No sinky sinky. Thank you. And that's it on the higher time frame. Now we come into the 1 hour. Let's see what the gap is saying. Hello. Decent size open range gap there. It's above price, so we gap down, so it's a discount gap. So we should see what's below price. We got London sell side. We're in a premium and a 20-day look back. Good sales will happen here. Taking mad long to load up a reason. Anybody? Let me know when you're ready, all right? Trading view. So it went from one new week opening gap to the next new week opening gap. I'm assuming this imbalance here should keep this from coming down back down here and continue to the others. Because we have a clustering of it up here. So more likely it's gonna draw up here, then come back down here. That's my understanding anyway. Could be wrong. Oh, come on. Load already. Bloody hell. Bless me. God damn. Bro. Don't piss me off. 10 years later. Wants to show up. All right, now let's get our session highs and lows up in here. Yeah, gonna make me act up in here, up in above price. Okay, we got London buy side, fresh liquidity. It's fresh, fresh. All right. Above that, we got Asia buy side, same spot. All right, right, all right. You have Asia sell side. That one I don't need to see because it's already been treated to and through. Then below that, London sell side, which is the same on both of them. Cool, just fresh, so we keep it on there. So it could take this and then go higher. Fuck anybody who came with you. And we have PM session low. PM session low, which got grabbed on a 1 hour time frame there. But it's different on the 15-minute. PM session low. Just this one. Doesn't need to be seen. Oh, sinky, sinky. Thank you, thank you. Then we have PM session low on the 15-minute right here. Yep. Which is fresh, so it does need to be seen. PM session buy side is in line with previous daily high, so we'll find that, which is here, which is the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. AM session buy side and sell side is way down here, but we'll still take them out. We have fresh liquidity. Lunch the same. Lunch the same. This is the same. So we need it to be uno hour. Sell it. AM session is different. Cool, cool, cool. Load this. 18, 14 is definitely going slower. Oh, what's up with this thing? Some days it just have its days, you know? It's like, I need a break too. I can mess up too. No, you cannot mess up. There's another place for you to mess up. The high is the same there, so for yesterday's AM session, which I don't want to see. So that's our key highs and lows ready to go. Oh. CPI 8:30 didn't really do nothing really. CPI FOMC this week they didn't really do nothing because the market's already is already acting crazy. So it's like let's use these new let's dumb down these news activities for a while. We have London low and we have PM session low on the 1 hour, PM session low on the 15 minutes down here though. Two daily. Oh yes, those two daily highs there. Yeah. So discount gap, we gap down. So what's below price? We have London sell side, we have PM session sell side, and we have this huge imbalance here. You see, London sell side getting raided. It's a raid. We're interested in this for the combine. What is going on here? Where is my fair value gap? $18,753. 18,753. I will just wait for the Princeton encouragement is right here. We have two line up here. Where is that right now? I can still get in at 2. We don't want to. Order filled. Tagged in there. 950 macro. Yeah, give me my stop. What's that in risk? 153. All right. So I could have gotten that too, but yeah, go with that. Really 2 is where I want to be aiming for because that's where it lines up. I only have one contract, so it is what it is. What is the risk to reward ratio on this? Just under 1 to 3. This is a 1 to 2, so anyway, let it do its thing. If it takes me out, takes me out. I accept the risk that comes with that trade. 153. I can eat that. Oh, well, which high was it? Couldn't have been that high in it. What's the high? So now -1 lines up not perfectly, but it lines up with Queen's encouragement. I like that. Once we take this buy side, let's see how it behaves. Sell side inside of a busy. We do have PM session sell side in on the 15-minute time frame below price. So should this trade fail, that'll be the next draw. Why, Lord? I got the cursor there because I want to see how it would behave in that order block open. So far, the wicks are doing the damages. The bodies are closing above the BC there. Let's get a main threshold. Because once that goes, we already know what's up for this trade. Like we touch main threshold, so we should go from here. If we don't, then this trade is okay. Close just above Queen's encouragement after touching main threshold and 75% of the range. We should go from here. If we don't go from here, the probability in this trade reduces. And I'm only in one contract anyway, so the decision will be cut it or just let it hit my stop loss. If I had two, I would reduce risk, take something off. But I don't, I only got one, so it's either -1 or reduce stop, right? To take less losses. But so far, nothing's telling me that I need to nix this trade or reduce the risk if I had multiple contracts. But it needs to go in the next few candles though. Ooh, I do not like that. I don't like that. But no, still nobody can do closure below mean threshold. So for now we're okay. For now we are okay. But as soon as we get that body closure, I will reduce the risk to probably here maybe, because probability will reduce for me. We'll find out in the next 10 seconds. What you want to say, what you want to do, Stooky? All right. Got a complete closure there. I'll just leave it, but this trade is done. Is done for me. For me anyway, it's done. If I was in multiple contracts, I would take one off right on when this candle closed below the main threshold, I would have took one off. But just because I'm in one contract anyway, doesn't make a difference. So it's a risk I accepted. So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. If it's to come and take me out, I'm cool with that. Yeah, the probabilities of this trade just reduced for me. In my head, I already took that L. I already took $153 L. So I'm cool with that. On to the next setup. Now that we close below it, this should obviously keep price lower. Comes in inversion, should keep price lower. Or maybe I should have nixed it when it came up to my entry, right? Oh, it didn't come up to my entry anyway. When it came a little bit higher, should have nixed it right there, I guess. Reduce the risk a little bit, right? But 153, I can accept that, and my heart is still open. Let it do its thing. Dang. There you go. All the field. Thank you. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Cool. Cute, cute, cute. All right. I love this for me though. I really do. I really, really do. Close below it, so should keep price lower, and it did. Took me out there. All right. Okie dokie. Who knew taking losses would be so fun, right? At least when you know they're coming, right? And you can anticipate the loss coming and you prepare for it. When it comes, you're like, all right, I already like set my shit in motion. That I already, accepted the loss already. So I love that. Nothing I would have done differently in that trade. Nothing. Maybe the only thing, right, would be to wait. Well, I want to wait till like obviously 10 of the first initial 30 minutes, let it ride, but it was a trade following the model, all right, and a time that I want to be trading, which is 10 minutes into the opening. So yeah, that's why I took it on my funded account, because I really want to. Market is in pre-open. Thank you. I really want to be like trading. Market is open. Maybe I should wait till 950 macro then. If that's gonna be the case, I should just wait till 950 macro. But sometimes it forms here and then uses 950 macro as a displacement. But below price, okay, we have PM session sell side on a 15-minute time frame. So that's my next draw on liquidity there, down here. So now I'm gonna watch price from this inversion fair value gap, which I said once we close below it, all right, and we close below the main threshold of the order block, should be using inversion. We have a fair value gap here once we came inside of it. So that fair value gap should keep price lower to PM session sell side on the 15-minute time frame. So let's follow this trade and see if we get to 15-minute sell side. But that would have been my re-entry right here. Once we came in there, displaced lower and gave a CP there, that would be your cue to be like, okay, yeah, your trade failed. No worries about that. but this is where we're going now. So jump on board. This is the stop. This is your new stop. This is your new stop. Jump on board. And where would the stop be? That's the interesting part, right? Where would I put my stop on that on this trade? Well, let's let the data tell us, right? Potentially here, but no. Maybe here above the fair value gap candle high, maybe here. This is what I'm thinking, or maybe just above the inversion fair value gap. That's a potential as well. We have this CB here. Should keep price lower. But Alice, why didn't you get in if that's what you think? Yeah, I'm collecting data. I'm collecting the data. All right, this is something not new, but this is something new. Yeah, to me anyway. So it'll be here. Stop here. Everything down here. It could also give us a buy here too. We're still inside the busy. So anybody mucho. Well, Sibi. Let's see this Sibi. I want to see it keep price lower. What time was the medium impact news? So 10:30. It should be inverted now. Should be inverted now. Nigga back with a motherfucking remix. And we about to kill this shit. We got your chicken. Coolio. Coolie Julio. Coolie Julio. Oh.
Market is in pre-open.
Every time there's like a burst of
Market is open.
price action, it does that. Oh, final knockouts. 1 out of 3. Let's go. It would be in there. I'ma do it, I'ma put it right in. God damn it, I love. I'm very good on me. Less than 2 minutes to open range is confirmed. Cha-ching. Oh, they're not giving me no chance. That's a what if I didn't have. Open range, buy side and sell side. Confirmed. I don't know what's going on with this bad boy, but it needs to get it together. Let's go, supercharger. 1, 2, 3. Give me that shit. Now, this begs a question, right? 1, 2, 3. No Beverly Gap there for me, so back to my Candy question. Give me that supercharger. That I would pay that 10 no. No. You know how these things work. Excuse me, got it. We get a forever league up here. Goes without me, goes without me. Go down. 30-second chart trader. Why didn't I take a look there? 15-second as well. So bulk price, we have open range buy side and consequent encouragement of open range gap there. If it doesn't tag, doesn't tag. It is what it is. I'll claim the 3 there. Shit, I use that. We take buy side here before getting tagged in. I won't be interested.
Order filled.
All right, we're tagged in there. $145. I accept that risk. Don't like this diddy daddling is doing here. Did technically come into an inefficiency. It's placed down. Market structure shift fair value gap here. So that is opposing what we're doing right now. But as always, main threshold and 75. Closure below that, I'm gonna close. to go from here. If it doesn't, probability reduces. Use the riskier because you got a closure.
Order filled.
Taken out. I'm okay with that. Just because of that. M50 macro. Hope you pop. Yeah, I'm fine with that. What is that? 150, 20 bucks less than what I would have lost. So I'm cool. I can accept that, and my heart is still open. Go. Efficiency, displacement, noxious, per radio bounce. We took that low. We had this. Keep price lower. Take bus, tell side. All right. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Understood, understood. Okay, okay. I see you, I see you, I see you. This is great stuff here. Really, really, really great stuff here. What do we do? And they spray high into an inefficiency. Mm. The new zones is very full of wisdom. My milkshake. Morning session for me is about to be done in a bit, in a little bit. Nothing really for me to do here. Well, it's been a good morning though. Miracle for this level right here. Well, that's a yo. That's how they get you in this shit, boy. Wow. Damn it. And I lose supercharge. What trucker? Fuck that. They cheated me out this level, boy. I don't care. They cheated me. Man. Anyway, let me do my review and get out of here, man. Fucking hell, I'm so pissed. Anyway. What I did well today is I showed up, all right. Got 1% better in these markets, gained experience, learned lessons, all right. And I'm getting more confidence in market in the market in price action, okay, and where price wants to go to next. And if my model fails, all right, how I can get back in is where I'm at, like seeing okay, it failed, but now it's telling me that okay, once the sell side is in the cross areas, right, it create this relatively colors here, gonna come take it. Post 10:30, which was the news, medium impact news. Post 10:30. Maybe I should just wait. What happens if we go up into an inefficiency? All right, displace lower market structure shift, fair value gap there. That was the trade. Instead of me being stuck here, I should just wait for the news and see what did it do and what happened after that, right? When it got to this inefficiency here. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Okay, so yeah, where I fell short today would be my wake up time as usual. Okay. Nothing in these markets really. Okay. I would say where I fell short. No, really, because I said 10 minutes post 10, 9:30. I'm okay to get in a trade. But really and truly, I want to be waiting until 10 o'clock. So yeah, I would say I fell short in taking a trade within that 30-minute opening range. All right. Yeah, I fell short there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and pussyfoot around it. I fell short. I shouldn't have taken that trade and period. That's it and that's all. Yeah, so I fell short there actually as well. So it's not just the wake up time today. It was actually me trading inside of the opening range, which I said I would just let it go. Maybe micro time frame. Yes, I'm okay with that. Okay, but anything before that, then just let it go and just wait till the opening range is really done. See what price is done, and then anticipate the setup, or wait for the news. Post news. Where do we go to? It should be liquidity or inefficiency. Where does it go to? Inefficiency. Then what does it do next? Bing bang biggity bosh. Taking open range sell side there. And that was the trade. And even if that once we broke this low and it gave you these two fair value gaps, it was letting you know that yes, as long as we're below these two fair value gaps, price is going lower. So later down the line, should we get above this fair value gap here? Trade above it, it should be acting as an inversion, depending on how price behaves there. So I'll be paying attention to it, but that was the trade post news. Okay, so cool. Lesson learned. Yeah, that's why I felt sure how I can improve for the next trading day, next trading session is just let that 30 minutes go, baby girl. It's okay. Let it go. Even if there's a sweet setup that ends up being the setup of the day, it's fine. It's fine. That's not your setup. That's not your trade. And let it go. Below price, we have PM session sell side from the 15-minute time frame. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Elsa said it. Whoever said it said it. They said it best. They knew what they were saying when they made that song. Just let it go, man. Let it go. It's got nothing to do with you. But anyway, also how I can improve for next trading day is wait for the news to come out, all right? Because that's what determines, when we take a trade, right? The news comes out, anticipate not anticipate, but what does it do initially, right? It rallies higher, just like the other day, it was yesterday. Yesterday or the day before yesterday? Yeah, no, yesterday at the 10:30 news. It rallied higher, and where did we get into? An inefficiency or a liquidity pool? It was an inefficiency, so open range gap. From there, what happens next, right? We go swing high, displaces lower market structure shift, fair value gap there. That's the setup. And that is the business. Fair value gap is either fair value gap or because that 50%, I'm gonna comment tag you in there. right? So if we have a fair value gap, just go with the fair. The fib will be for just for targeting only, right? So you begin in here, right? Breaking even right here, taking something, getting out right here, and let's see if 1 to 2, 3 matches up, not perfectly, but it's in close proximity to PM session sell side there. So likely draw should be continue lower and not get a buy set up here. Okay, should be coming down here to negative 3 fib extension, which we'll see once we come back for the PM session, right? What's happened in price. But other than that, that is my morning session done. All right. Learning a great deal. All right, learning a great deal. I feel like my 1% has been compounding and it's just like it's all hitting. It's hitting the spots that it's supposed to hit. So I'm enjoying the journey. I'm even loving the losses, which is crazy because once I take a loss, I'm like, okay, cool. This trade lost, but how could I have and I already knew I was going to take a loss when we closed below main threshold. That's why I reduced the risk there. I was already only in one, so I could only like limit the risk or nix the trade. I could just nix the trade there. But once it got taken out there, once I realized this, and I was like, okay, yeah. And then we closed that. I was like, yeah. So once I got taken out here, it was which well I got taken out here. Look at that. And then we took that low there. That was my re-entry point to come back in with a stop here. Right. Okay. All right. Okay, okay, I see you. All right, DJ. That's it for me this morning. Took 2 L's. All right, but the 2 L's I can manage. All right. So I'm good. I can accept those losses and my heart is still open. All right. I'll see you in the PM session. All right. We'll see how that goes. But other than that, that's my morning done. Nothing more, nothing less. Walking out with 2 arms missing. But yeah, we'll be back PM session to see if we can get those arms re-amputated, all right, and put back into place. All right, and then we'll see how it goes then. But other than that, I'll see you in the PM session, DJ. As always, happy hunting.